Hey Cancer, and welcome to your monthly tarot reading for September 2016. I've already shuffled and laid out the cards in an effort to save some sort of time, so let's get started. The first card that we have is the Page of Coins. The second card, we've got the Three of Cups reversed. And then the third card we have we got the Knight of Swords. So we've got three elements here. We've got the element of earth, we've got the element of water, and we've got the element of air. Um, so there's thinking, there's feeling, and there's also the physical that's represented in the reading. The court cards, the Page of Coins, and the Knight of Swords are generally people that come into your life. Um, Somehow, though, I really feel like I see the Page of Coins as you, because court cards are also uh, energies that we can project into the world. It's energies that we may take on for a time. Um, so, as I said, I'm feeling like the Page of Coins is you, and that the Knight of Swords is somebody that is already in your life, or that is. It looks like this is either somebody who's in your life or somebody that's coming into your life. And the reason that I say that, and I you can't see the spread, but it's because as the knight rides in, he's actually looking towards the page. So I feel like, okay, here we go. I can make you see it this way. He's looking towards the page. He's not looking away from the page. And I'm feeling like, for the most part, though, that the page is a feminine energy, which it usually is. The page is usually a young lady, but it doesn't have to be. And the page is probably going to be uh, Taurus. Um, I can't get it out. The page is going to be Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. That type of energy. And the Knight of Swords is going to be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And it doesn't have to be that person's sun sign, but it is going to definitely represent a type of energy that they are heavily influenced by. In their astrological chart, this may be their sun, moon, or rising, or they may have a particular house, earth houses or air houses, that are very heavy, that are very concentrated. So even though it may not be their sun sign, they've got these very heavy energies in their chart, or in your chart if this is you. So to get started with what I see going on here is with the Page of Coins. Some of you Cancers, the page is about somebody who is kind of embarking on something new, and this is usually work related. This can be, because it's an earth sign, this can also be a physical relationship that you're having with somebody, but it's something tangible. And with the page is somebody who is kind of newly entering a situation, or the page is a messenger as well. So for some of you Cancers, I see that some of you Cancers have new jobs. And you are learning a lot about what is going on at these new jobs. This is something that you may not have done before, and you are having to take the time to learn how to do this new job. This could also be that you are maybe you're analyzing some new ways to make money, to increase your resources. Some of you may have I see the Page of Coins too is about lost money. Like you know, you maybe you lost $10 and you find it. So I don't know how much money it could be, or if this is the case at all, but Cancer, in the month of September, this could be also about you finding some lost money, or finding some money that you had available to you that you did not know that you had. Now, with the Three of Cups, your expression, the way you're feeling about something is not quite right. Since threes are more than one people, you you may not be quite sure, for the Cancers, for those of you that have a new job, you may not be quite sure how you feel about it. Maybe you're working with a group of people when you're used to working alone, and you're not quite sure how you feel about this. You may not be feeling very comfortable having to work around other people, and this has got you kind of, in a funk about it. You're really not sure where to go with this. You're really not sure how to feel about it. For those of you that the Three of Cups is referring to some type of physical relationship, Cancer, I'm feeling like you're unsure about this Knight of Swords. I think the Knight of Swords, for those of you that are in a physical relationship, I think the Knight of Swords has something to do with the Three of Cups being turned upside down. Now, in a work situation, this Knight of Swords, I'm feeling like could be a coworker or somebody who is a little maybe tough to deal with. Somebody, you might be dealing with a coworker or somebody who seems very intolerant, who seems very impatient about things, who this may be somebody who may be training you on your new job, kind of sitting with you, and they seem to be frustrated with the fact that you're learning. They're not taking into account, even though they were once there too, they are not taking into account that you are having to learn the job, and they just want to get going, they just want to get in there, they just want to get it done, but they are not, and I got to stop shaking this thing, they are not they're not thinking consciously about the fact that you are learning. They're showing frustration. It's like, you know, they're trying to, with this Knight of Swords and this being about um, information, I feel like this is somebody who, like I said, is training you, or somebody who is funneling information to you, but they just really seem frustrated by your newness, by your inability at this point to just jump right in. And that has got you feeling unsure. Your feelings, are kind of, you're just not feeling great about that. It's almost like I said, if for some of you, it's the fact that you didn't want to work with a bunch of people in the first place. And for some of you Cancers, it is the fact that, now that you have gotten this job and you are working with this person, they've got you kind of upset because they're not tolerant, because they're impatient, because they're kind of coming at you in the wrong way. Their communication is sharp, I think. And that's got you a little upset, a little unsure about working with this person, about working within this group. And since the threes are about expression, I feel like maybe the both of you are communicating in a way. The Page of Coins being, I think that's you, Cancer, and the Knight of Swords. I feel like the both of you may be expressing yourself in a way that is, you know, not the easiest way to express yourself, not necessarily the most joyful, peaceful way to express how you're feeling about things. There was something else that I just wanted to say that I just thought about. Let me reinforce too that with this Three of Cups reversed, I think this definitely shows somebody who is not just really happy with having to take direction, having to take the time to give direction. There's just there's some tension within this group dynamic, and it can be a larger group, but I really feel like this is just you and another person. But the threes are about work as well, and you know, as I look into work, I just see that there's uneasy communication between you and whomever this Knight of Swords could be, and you're both feeling some type of way about it, and neither one of you are pleased about what's going on right now with this uh, training situation, or you know, the shadowing situation, because you might be shadowing somebody, or you know, it's just simply a coworker that you're looking to help you out with some of the information if you're not in some formal training or something like that, and they just seem and they know some things, but they just seem really frustrated about sharing it with you, and you are frustrated with the way that they are sharing with you, and so both of you seem to be just kind of a little bit, and it may not be a major thing, but you both seem to just not be in a good place, or in the best place that you could be. Now, for those of you that are in a relationship, I still see you as the Page of Coins, and I see the Knight of Swords, and like I said, this is going to be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius as your partner or potential partner. But whomever this is somebody who seems to be intolerant of your feelings. They may be coming off like they know more than they actually do. And you as the Page of Coins, you are standing back watching this like, what? And you're not sure about how you want to move forward. With Three of Cups reversed, you're emotionally like, huh? And you're not liking how this feels coming from the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords is just not, the Knight of Swords is not coming from an emotional place. The Knight of Swords is not using his heart. He's coming from his head. And he's got a bit of a sharp tongue. And he is intolerant and he is impatient. And I don't know, even though he's coming at you, I don't know if he's coming at you because he's just coming at you being mean. And the reason that I say that is because I feel like he's coming from more of a mental place than an emotional place. This Three of Cups, the emotion is coming from you, Cancer. And I just don't feel like the Knight of Swords is coming from a place of feeling. I don't know if, whatever relationship this is, Cancer, for those of you that are into a relationship, or has somebody coming into your life, there's no feeling here. There's some feeling here, but it's not the kind of feeling that you want when you are in a relationship or going into a relationship. And this may not be the whole of the relationship, but for the month of September, there's some complications around the emotional ties that you two have to one another. I don't see anybody leaving the relationship. And that's why I really feel like this is temporary right now. The Knight of Swords is just being really intolerant, impatient, and maybe he's saying mean and nasty things to you. Because if you look at him, he's raring to go. And if the Three of Cups was not reversed, uh, I think the Knight of Swords would actually take on a completely, not a completely different meaning, but his communication, there would still be that raring to go, and maybe a bit of intolerance and patience or impatience, but it would have been for a different reason. I just feel like the Knight of Swords in this case just doesn't have any regards for how you're feeling. He doesn't have any regard for how you are expressing yourself. You are expressing yourself through emotions, and he's just using his logical mind. And and I don't even know if that's logical, because he's probably being just a bit of a meanie. And like, again, let me reiterate, this does not have to be um, a big huge blow up between the two of you, but it's just, there's some things that are going on right now, and you two aren't really seeing eye to eye. You guys aren't communicating well, but either way, your feelings are hurt because of the way that he is coming at you right now. And it's got you just kind of sitting back like, what is really going on? And you may even be re-evaluating the relationship. Again, trying to figure out how and if you should move forward. Now, the other thing that I see is that this Knight of Swords, because there's a new, this Knight of Swords could have brought a message about, oh, okay. This Knight of Swords could have delivered some sort of message to you in regards to your money, to your finances, to your resources. And this information, um, really, I'm sorry. This information really doesn't have you, I am really, really sorry. This information really doesn't have you feeling good. And the way that the information came to you, it just wasn't, maybe it was unexpected, this information that you got. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. I had to pause the video for a minute because I was just not in a good position, and I didn't want to shake the camera anymore. Anyway, like I said, I feel like this information that you got may have been unexpected, and it may have been some information that got you upset. And again, you are standing back looking like, huh? Where is this coming from? And you don't know how to deal with that right now. You, Cancer, you may be having some squabbles. Okay. Another, and this is only going to apply to a few of you Cancers, but I'm kind of feeling like maybe you owe somebody some money or somebody owes you some money. And for whatever reason, the person that is owed has not gotten their money. And this has got somebody feeling a little undone. If you owe somebody money, Cancer, I'm feeling like, maybe you've owed them for a while, and now they're getting a little upset about it, and they really don't care how you feel about it at this point, that they're upset, they just want their money. On the other hand, if this is somebody that owes you money, I feel like you may have gone to them and they kind of, popped off at you. Even though they owe you money, they kind of popped off. And again, you are sitting back like, what? But you owe me money. So the bottom line is, whatever this situation is, Cancer, I feel like you are just kind of like in a little bit of disbelief of how this is all going down. Whether this was at work, whether this was with your partner, whether this is with somebody, like I said, that there's a money situation going on between you, the two of you. I just Whatever the case may be, Cancer, you are kind of taken aback by the reaction that you're getting from somebody else. You're taken aback by the way that somebody is expressing themselves. And I feel like the both of you, in whatever situation this is, I feel like the both of you are operating under the energy of the Three of Cups reversed. Okay, so overall, because to wrap this up, the Page and the Knight, they do not have a number association, and we have the Three of Cups here. And the Three of Cups, let me just say this, if I hadn't, operates under the energies of Mercury and Cancer. So this is all about emotional thinking, emotional expression, in a very Cancerian type of way. And with that, I gotta say again that with this operating under the energy of Mercury and Cancer, and if you look at the Page of Cups, Cancer, you can retreat and go off to brood a bit. And I think you are taken aback, and I think your feelings are hurt by whatever situation this is. And the Page of Coins, to me, is showing you physically retreating. This is a situation where, whether this is for a few hours, a few days, or the whole month, I see you actually just going away from this person for a minute, whether you just need to take a break to get your mind right, 5 minutes, or, like you retreated to your room, your area of the house, you slept on the couch, whatever the case may be. I just feel like because your feelings are hurt, you physically took a step back. And since then, I thought I was wrapping this up, but I got to say this in saying that, with the swords being the ultimate weapon, if someone has lashed out at you, you may have felt physically threatened. And you physically took a step back because you felt like somebody was physically threatening you. And so getting back to wrapping this up, the number that rules this reading is the number 3. Um, and it is about, it's about work. It's about expression. It's about communication. Usually with a group of people. But I don't see a group here. I really see this as a one-on-one situation. But either way, the Three of Cups shows that this is not a situation where you are battling with yourself. There's definitely somebody else involved. And whatever it is that has you feeling a little undone, it's not something that you are just going through by yourself. This is somebody is causing or you are allowing somebody to make you feel this way. There's definitely somebody else involved. And there may be a slight waiting period. If this is about somebody that owes somebody money, there has been a period of waiting, and there may still be a period of waiting before this money becomes available, before you pay back or before they give back. It also may be a time that there may be a period of waiting before you feel better about this situation. It may take, it's not a long time, but you may be upset about this for more than just a few minutes. And so I believe that that is that for now. And I'm going to encourage you, Cancer, if you know your rising and your moon sign, I would encourage you to check those videos too. I think that this might provide some more answers for you. And I don't see that it's anything that's major that's missing, but I do encourage you to check your rising and your moon sign, if you know what those are, for a more complete message. So, thanks, guys, and I enjoyed doing this reading. I really did. I enjoyed it. But as I didn't enjoy the, not necessarily that your feelings are hurt or that there's some tough stuff going on, but I've been under my own Three of Cups reversed energy, and as I started to read, I noticed that I started to feel better. So maybe my waiting period for feeling better is over. So Cancer, that shows you how quickly that can happen, how you can get over it. And that's that. So I'll see you guys hopefully next month.